Nigel Farage says Ukip will face utter marginalisation by embracing the far-right. Photo, Getty, Richard Vaughan. 5 hours Friday, September 21, 2018. Nigel Farage has warned Ukip it faces total and utter marginalisation if it continues to embrace the far-right. The Eurosceptic Party's annual conference kicks off on Friday, and its former leader said he was really upset by figures such as English Defence League founder Tommy Robinson being courted by Ukip. It follows a gradual shift by Ukip under its new leader Gerard Batten to the extremes of politics, leading to prominent alt-right activists joining the party. Tainted by far-right, I'm completely opposed to it, Mr. Farage said. I wrote very explicitly into the rules of the party when I first became leader. We did not want anybody in the party that had taints with organizations we deemed to be on the far right of British politics. I couldn't have been clearer. It really upsets me to see the fact this debate is even taking place. Ukip leader Gerard Batten was recently criticised by Mr. Farage for attending an anti-Muslim rally in Sunderland which descended into violence. In recent months, Mr. Batten has spoken out in support of Mr. Robinson, a move that reportedly alarmed more moderate members of the party. Mr. Farage continued, I'm less than impressed with the current direction in which we're going. It devalues, undermines many of the incredible achievements. Ukip is in danger now unless it changes direction very, very quickly, of total and utter marginalisation. Gerard Batten, PA, anti-Muslim sentiment. Asked if he had plans to return to the Ukip leadership, Mr. Farage said he was focused on Brexit campaigning, but added, I've got my hands full, right at the moment. But Mr. Batten hit back, saying his predecessor should be a little bit more careful about criticizing me, when he had himself shared platforms with right-wing German party Alternative für Deutschland. The Ukip leader confirmed that he would approve of party membership for Mr. Robinson, and said he stood by his descriptions of Islam as a death cult which sanctioned the use of sex slaves. He defended his appearance at a recent demonstration by the Democratic Football Lads Alliance, insisting, it was not an anti-Muslim rally, it was a rally for justice for women and children victims of sexual abuse. Mr. Robinson would not be admitted to Ukip in the near future, because it would require changes to the party's rules, said Mr. Batten. He added, that's something I would personally approve of, but it's a matter for the party, it's their decision, not mine. I don't happen to think that Tommy Robinson is far-right. After Mr. Farage stepped down as leader after a second term in September 2016, Diane James, Paul Nuttall and Henry Bolton have all led the party for short periods before quitting for various reasons. Alt-right influx count aka Mark Meechan. At the general election a year later, the party secured 1.8% of the vote, down from 12.6% at the 2015 general election, and it failed to win a single seat at Westminster. Mr. Batten will address the event at Birmingham's International Convention Centre on Friday. The conference will also see an address on freedom of speech by online alt-right activist Count Dankula, who, under his real name of Mark Meechan, was fined £800 earlier this year for filming a pet dog giving Nazi salutes and posting the footage online. More on Ukip.